Hello, Oregon Moto John here. We're up here riding at Elk Flats in the Pacific Northwest here in Oregon. And we have a super cool bike here today. Dave is riding with us. Hello. And he's on this sweet Beta Cross Trainer 300. And it's so cool. I was just sitting on it. It's super narrow. I mean, it just feels really good to sit on. It's got this cool gas tank that goes up. It's narrow to keep the bike slim and trim. Up under the seat, still has like 2.3 gallons, so that's awesome. It's a little lower, which I like, not much, but a little lower and thin. It feels like, I don't know, it'd be super nimble, and it's a little shorter wheelbase. I mean, I don't have these bikes really lined up right, but I do feel like it's maybe just slightly shorter wheelbase than the KTM. And it feels really nimble, and I think it's just going to be a super bike. So Dave will be riding with us today. And anything you want to tell us about the cross trainer so far?
Just looking for a good ride, trying to keep up with the KTMs today.
Oh yeah, he's being humble. He'll have no problem. So a couple of KTMs, 300 hard enduro, Erzberg Rodeo, and then Husky over there 300. So we're all gonna be riding. So should be a good day for it.
See here, but catching Dave on the cross trainer. The bike's so nice and light and nimble. It's nice, it's not all muddy. It's getting dusty, which is rare up here. It's usually muddy. So for us to have dust is a rare thing here in Oregon. I do like this part. It's pretty flowy. It's a nice part of the trail. It's nice too this time of year. You don't have to worry about your front end slipping out because it's not muddy, or minimal mud anyway. Still have to keep your feet tight on the pegs though, because there's stumps and things that you can hit. I do like how I can lug this bike through here and it doesn't mind. I've never fouled the spark plug. Probably shouldn't talk about that. A little twisty in here. Yeah, Dave's looking good. Light and nimble is definitely what you want in this kind of stuff. I do like the suspension on my 300. It soaks up all these roots and whoops and bumps. Gotta love that two-stroke power. But the suspension is certainly an asset of this bike. It just rolls through this stuff, ruts and roots, and a few whoops, a little uphill. There, got a butt uphill. I know it's hard on video to tell what's going on. All this fun, all these twisties, leaning back and forth and back and forth. A little downhill. A few twisties. A little downhill berm. So much fun. and no mud. Just gotta try to be smooth through this stuff is the big thing. Keep those wheels rolling. A little uphill. I'm riding in my easier map today, emphasizing kind of torque and mid-range, low-end mid-range. There we are. Okay, here we go. Get a little momentum, a little uphill. No problem. Woo-hoo. 300 power.
Oh yeah.
Woo. Isn't that fun? Oh, that is a blast. Dave was kind enough to let me ride his bike, so I couldn't turn that down. That's just an offer you can't turn down. It's a beautiful bike. It just looks like it's ready, just wants to rip. So we're gonna go careful, not into wrecking other people's bikes. Oh man, feels good. I like how narrow it is. Oh, it feels good. Oh, it's so light and maneuverable. Feels super maneuverable. Very linear, very torquey. It has a nice way of putting power down to the ground. Find a turnaround spot here. I want to be able to get on that trail just for a second. Let's get the cross trainer turned around and let's go on a trail here. Yeah, it's got a very intuitive geometry to it. Oh, it's very nimble, very, very nimble. Switches directions quickly. And it's carbureted, so I like that. It has that carbureted feeling. And again, I'm driving this conservatively because I'm not going to bring his bike back wrecked. Just not going to do that. I don't have a habit of wrecking, but it's a new bike. Oh, it feels good. Very, very. I like how I can tell it's very light. The suspension probably isn't quite as plush as the KTM. I think I can feel the shorter wheelbase. I think it turns in a little easier. I basically start to move my handlebars or lean, and it turns. Feels very good. power, very linear, very controllable. I like it. Yeah, see, that was the thing I noticed is this. I like how, yeah, when I turn in on this, it turns in. I can feel that shorter wheelbase and the less weight. I can feel that. It's very, very controllable. I mean, I think about turning and it's turning.
Yeah.
That I have to, you're turning now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only con would be just the suspension right now. It's a little twitchy over the rocks, whereas on that, you don't feel them as much, right? Take that on a trail. Take it down the trail.
I believe you.
Okay.
Yeah. I can already tell just riding down there how much smoother and plush it is, like a Cadillac.
Yes, it is. It's got a Cadillac feel to it. So just on the rocks, I just first felt you feel them, but
Yeah, totally.
the suspension you can fix that. And I'm running, 8 pounds of air in the back of that tire. That helps too.
Yeah.
A little more plushness just from the tires. But
Yeah.
I love, you did good, man.
It'll be good. It'll be a good trail bike.
This is a nice bike.
But yeah, that makes me want to do the suspension for sure.
Yeah, that's the only thing I noticed. That was it.
And that is one of the things that people say when you watch reviews and videos.
But it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like nothing was upsetting. It wasn't. There wasn't anything bad going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great bike. I love it. I love how twitchable it is. You just think about it and it turns.
It's so lean.
And it's so
Compact.
Yeah. You can feel that when you're riding.
Yeah.
You really can. This it turns in, but I have to, I have to think about it. And hey, we're turning. And yours, I felt like here's a corner, and I didn't even think, and we're turning.
Yeah. Did you get to lug it down at all?
I did, and it's very linear power. I like how it puts the power down.
Yeah.
And if you want the power, it's there, but it's very linear. I like the way it pulls. Very nice.
Keep me from getting hurt on.
Yeah, and up here, that's what you want to put the power down. You don't want to be wheeling.
Yeah.
And if you want to wheelie, it'll wheelie. It's there. It's like, there, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Good, great bike. Can learn. Dave, would you mind showing me how the seat comes off? He pushes that button, and then look at that. That's cool. He's got his injector oil and his fuel tank, and very accessible. I like that. Very nice. I put a thumb screw on that I got so tight I probably can't get it off by hand, but that can work. But I think usually there was a regular screw there, but I would love a button. That's sweet. Right now, this isn't a good start.
What's that?
Yeah, baby. Yeah. I'm up it. Oh boy. Oh. Keep your speed. Second gear. It's really steep. Second gear on a 300 was about right. I just literally hung on. I think the tubeless helped me. Oh, here comes the beta. Yeah, buddy. Hey, good job. Dave's got it. Easy.
It's not too bad.
Look at him. You're making it look easy, buddy. A good tip, getting the speed up at the bottom. And then just hit second gear and then just go.
That's no worse than that old V-rut out of Skidder Flats.
Oh, the beat, that is a bad one.
When you get there and you take that right, and you have to climb that That's no worse than that, really. It's a little longer,
It's
but
longer. So it's been a good day of riding. Nobody's gotten hurt. We had fun. A little more dust than normal. Usually in Oregon, it's always wet. That's all right. At least in the Pacific Coast Range. I like the Beta. Felt good. Nice bike, very lightweight, nice power, very linear, carbureted power. So it's that old school power, which I like. Suspension felt a little firmer, but it hasn't been adjusted yet. As compared to the KTM EXCW. But a very nice bike and just a good day riding. Nice to be out with your friends riding. And like I said, we're always happy when we all come back. Nobody's hurt. We're all coming back okay. That's the main thing. Conditions are actually pretty good. Stretch here into home. The Beta's really good about putting power down, I noticed. It sure is dusty. A little up and down here. Some roots. More roots. Rocks. These bikes look so good. That's what you want, something to lug and get traction. Well, most bikes I've seen up here in some time, so it's a good day to ride. And here we are, back to home camp, and everybody's safe and sound. Good day of riding. Thanks for joining.